Hi, I'm Randall. I'm here at the Katcina Mosa in about 4 miles. It's a little bit dark right now. You can't see very much. But the Katcina Mosa is a 100-kilometer foot race, actually through the mountains of Utah, around Utah County. I'm just making my way up the road, a little bit quiet right now, but enjoying the moonlight. Report back later. But you can get really close to it. It's beady eyes. It comes out at night. Pretty cool little creature, allowing me to get really close. Wow.
Just
pulled into aid station number 2, just at mile about 13. We're going to be heading out here. Alright, we're about mile 18 right now, heading up from around Rock Canyon Campground. About mile 18. See, we made this climb. We're going to be heading up that ridge up there. It's kind of slow going. This is probably one of the the second of the 3 major climbs, and we'll just continue to move along. Right now we're at mile about 19. Beautiful full moon out, almost a full moon. Just making this last climb up to the switchback. This part I really don't like. See climbers coming up.
I thought you'd be the
Hey, Carl!
by now.
No. People following me, following the crumb trails. We're now on the ridge. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the first part of the course. Now we just make the climb along this ridge over there and then drop down into Big Springs. Again, just a few, probably about mile 19. Certainly beautiful views up there, Cascade Mountain over in the distance, then Orem and Provo way out, and Utah Lake. Beautiful scenery. Here we have some of the lead runners coming up here, making some good time. Good morning.
Morning.
Looking good.
Thanks.
Enjoy your day. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Good, how are you today?
Good.
For me, this is one of the most beautiful parts of the course right here. We can get to look over sunrise coming up, and then we're going to run along this ridge right here. Beautiful views, a little technical, you just have to watch your step. I've just dropped down into Big Springs. Now a few miles down to aid station number 4. I like this section. Pretty scenic. A little bit different than running on the ridge. Heading down toward Big Springs. You know, part of the course I don't like with this is, whoa! There's a lot of this loose rock along the trail. You just have to be really careful. That slows you down a little bit. Whoa! Got further down now. Trail's a little nicer, as you can see. A little runnable. Alright. Here we go. Feeling pretty good. I've bedded about 3 or 4 times just with the loose rock, but now the trail's a little bit better. Aid station number 4. station number 4. Say goodbye, Big Spring. And then up to Windy Pass, about 6 miles. Here's some really nice views about half a mile outside of Windy Pass. Just running through this meadow. Just beautiful views. Again, about probably 5.5 miles to Windy Pass. Right now I'm still heading up to Windy Pass, probably about 3 miles away. But right now this is a beautiful spot where there's lots of shade, because later in the race there's not much. Some more beautiful scenes up here. Again, as we walk to Windy Pass. It's kind of slow going. It's not as steep as some of the other earlier climbs, so it's manageable. Just about 2 more miles to Windy Pass. You see the signs are knocked down, but Windy Pass, 2 miles. Little valley, which we're going to, is 10.5. We're here heading up to Windy Pass, probably about 1.5 miles left. Just a third of 4 climbs. You can see off in the distance of the faint trail along the side of the mountain. Finally, I'm reaching Windy Pass. It's been a long 6 miles from the last aid station. Here we are, Windy Pass. Right now we're leaving Windy Pass. About 9 more miles to the next aid station. Beautiful views, but really challenging to head up on this course. I'm here at a little above Windy Pass, but if you look behind me, what views! Right now we're kind of pressed for time. We need to make it to the next aid station, 9 miles away by 3:30, and so that'll be pressing it for me. But again, I just want to take a moment to take a look at the views. Have to listen to a little music, keep me occupied. Again, we're making this climb until we about a half mile, and then a little bit of downhill, a little bit easier. Major climbs are finished, and for me, being a little slower, I'll be pressed a little bit to make the cutoffs, but hey, we're gonna do what we can. Enjoy the scenes. Yeah! Woo! The halfway point, and I'm tired. Okay, we're about a half mile past Windy Pass, and now we're back to running. Looks like for the next 9 miles there'll be some runnable sections. I'm just hoping that I can get a little ahead of time so that I'll be able to continue running. Right now I'm on the trail heading to Little Valley. Probably have about 7 miles left. Pretty runnable. Not exactly sure where I am. I'm guessing I'm probably about 3 miles away from Little Valley. Again, some nice views. I just arrived at aid station number 8, and now I'm going to do the out and back section. It's just basically out and back, round trip of I think 1.3, something like that. Alright, there we go. Place you have to go for the out and back, so I'll come over, tag the tree, and we're out of here. Alright, I'm bidding farewell to aid station number 6. It's 2:55. Cutoff is 3:55, so it seems like or 4:30 by the time that you get back here, so I'm doing okay. Just the next section I'm a little worried about, but we'll see what we can do. Right now we've just left just a few minutes ago, aid station number 6. That's right now I'm probably at mile 41, following this road right now. It's been kind of long. Temperatures, I'm guessing they're in the high 80s, low 90s. I know that down in the valley, the forecast was, I think, 96. I'll have to check the weather, but it's so important to stay hydrated, you know, on days like this. I'm at about mile 42, and you can see the road just climbing. I think it's going to climb for a couple miles. Right now we're probably at mile 44, 45, taking a look at some of the views of the mountains. We've come up from this road right up here, and it looks like it's leveling off over in the distance. We're probably about mile 49, making our way up. At about mile 50, then it's all downhill. But this is pretty slow going. Alright, we've reached the top, probably about mile, we'll say 50.
Yeah, we're up
Alright, Notice and I are now,
We're up there, man.
we're heading down.
We're up there.
We're probably at about mile 50. Thinking it's a good time. I've hooked up with Otis, one of the other trail runners. See if we can push each other to the end. It's downhill from now. We've reached a mile, probably 52, and over in the distance in some of the trees we believe there's the aid station, so we'll meander on over. We're coming into aid station number 8.
What mile is this?
Mile 52.5. Thank you! Very hearty welcome to us here late in the evening. Alright, this is a rowdy crowd.
Yes,
I can't feel my feet.
you can't feel your feet.
We've just arrived at aid station number 8, and a warm welcome. We're the actual last runners. Others have dropped out and we're just plain slow, but that's okay. Now we're leaving aid station number 8. As it turned out today, I think there were approximately 30 people that actually started the race. 9 have dropped. We're the last ones to visit aid station number 8, and we're just gonna go on down, but we're last ones on the course. Well, we're here at the finish line. It says 20, but actually we started early, so it's 22. Great race, pretty exciting, pretty hard, but we're glad that it's over.